Hello friend. This is my next video about daily challenges. So if you see here, this blind I received from the supplier and I installed by myself. It doesn't matter like if you install or someone install. This the blind adjustment or sitting position can be little tricky sometimes. So if you see here, this blind, if you see here, might be the gap between this side, maybe 10 millimeter, and if you come here, it's more than 25 or 30 millimeters. And if you see, you can see the ruler also, but other side, no, it's very narrow, okay. So this thing is not the good one. So both side it should be perfectly okay. So, and the second issue with this blind, if you see here, if you see the roller in the middle, okay, blind roller, but the blind fabric should be in the back side, not the front side. I can show you some other blind which is right, which is correct, but this one has some issues, so I can show you my other blind. Yeah, now if you see this blind, so the roller in front and two fabric, like I don't know what we call this one, two fabric portion in the back side, okay, same like this, okay. I will create another video to show you how you can do the wiring without showing your wire. I will give you another video. Is completely hiding option. So if you see here, okay, now I'm going to my previous blind. So this is the one, okay. So to fix this one, I have to remove this blind completely. I have to remove this, okay, because I have to roll the position, okay. I will show you one by one because I am holding the phone. So I cannot tell you, I cannot show you like doing the step, but I will show you how I did it. So if you see here, and same thing, if you see here, I made a power wireless. See, no, not wireless, without no wire. You cannot see any wire. I will create another video how I did this. So I am going to start the work. So first thing, I am going to remove this blind. So now I am going to roll the blind, maybe around 80% or 90%. So, okay, let it roll first. Okay, so 90%, so it's like 10% for you, like, easy to, hold the fabric for the positioning. But I'll show you how to do, okay. So I'm stopping here. Okay, now I am going to remove this one. So you can take a screwdriver and you can push, okay. I'll show you. Just, this is very small gap. Take a flat screwdriver and you pull this, okay, it will come outside. So I'm using this type of screwdriver, okay. So if for you, you can insert this. Okay, wait for a second. So now I'm going to remove this the blind, okay, then I'll show you what I did. So here I remove the blind. Now you can see here very easily, this type is too much gap, okay, and this side is almost nothing, okay. So now I have to remove this one. Not this one, the other side. You have to remove the other side. So I am going to show you. I have to remove this one as well as, okay. So like this, take a sharp. I will show you. Wait for a second. So now I have it. This is the sharp one, little bit. Not sharp, but yeah, it can go inside. And I will show you. So if you see, I remove this one, okay. So I am going to remove this completely. So for all the part is disassembled, I have to remove these screws from here, okay. I removed some screws, okay, and what I have to do, I have to flip this blind to this side, and then it will become the perfect position. So wait for a second, I'll show you. Now you can see everything is removed. I removed this bracket. Now I have to flip this, okay. To flip this, I have to pull this everything out, including with this fabric, okay, here like this. If you see here like this, okay, pull this out, like this, okay, and I'll show you. Now the fabric is out, okay, so it is like this. I have to flip it to take this completely out, okay. Now like this, okay, one second, I will let me roll this file a little bit. So if you see the profile, the motor should be the other side, okay. Motor is always the other side, this side, and this side is this side is this bracket, okay. So now I am going to put the motor the other side, okay. So same like this, in this side this is a slot, okay, this one, and there's a small, if you see the blind, this can also rotate, not this one, outer one, only the inner can rotate. If you see here, okay, and we have a small slot here is in this one. So first you align here, okay. Now this can be rotated now completely. So if you see here we have a slot, so trying to align it, okay. So I'm going to do like this, and yeah, so it is aligned here. Now this complete assembly I'm going to install here on into this. So I can take like this, one second, little bit, I want to open a little bit, okay, here like this, and come here. So I'm going to install and then I will show you. So one thing you notice, when you putting your blinds, this position should be towards lower side, towards this side, so you can charge it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take like this, okay. I am going to rotate like this. I am going to rotate, no, I have to take it out completely, okay, and I have to rotate like this. Be careful this position, okay. So this should be in the bottom side, okay, towards same this panel, this face, like this. Be careful this charging port. So if you see the charging port, it is coming towards outside, else the charging port go inside and you can not charge. So charging port should be outside. Now I'm going to other side to put the bracket, okay. So I am going to put here right now. Look at the big difference, so I'm going to fix it. So I'm going to install the bracket now. After install the bracket, I will let you know. One thing I want to tell you, to install the bracket, this portion will go on the top, okay, like this, okay. So here it is installed. I'm going to put the screw now, okay, then I'll show you. So here the bracket is installed. So now things, you have a 3 screws, so 1, 2, 3, and so you can align your bracket in such a position. So now here it is installed, okay. Now you can see when I'm going to install it, my bracket, okay. So now I have to put this rod inside. So the best one, you can you can, like, you can push your fabric inside and then you put the rod, so it's easy for you. Okay, otherwise when you want to slide it from the front, it might be damaged from here. Okay, so better just, I can show you. So now I'm going to install the bottom, I don't know what we call, start the weight in the bottom. So for that one, but I put the rod. Okay, then I am going to slide from like this. Okay, from this side. Okay, I will show you when it's done. So now it is fixed. Okay, so here now I'm going to install the blind and then see what happens. So right now I install this blind. Okay, so if you see here, you cannot see the gap. So the ruler is front side and the two leaf from the back side. But good thing, like, if you see this fabric is aligned. Okay, so if it is not aligned, there is one possibility. Two things you can do. So you can bring it down, this one. I will show you how you can do this one to adjust here. Okay, let's open first. So I will stop this as soon as I reach. Okay, now you see here, this one, this is the metal piece, and if you see here, this is the we have some gap. So you have a chances, you can pull this one also, same as the first one, but here you can pull it, but right now it is aligned. Okay, so I'm not worried, but there's an option, you can pull this complete fabric towards this side, so it can align. But right now if you see here and the other side, this side because of this one, and the other side because of this motor, so the gap is equal. Okay, so for me right now it is good. If not, in your case, if it is not good, then you can adjust this. So now I am going to take it up. Okay, so now you can see here, this back fabric is little bit inside. So what I'm doing, I'm going to pull this one little bit. Oh, it is more. If you see here, now it is more. And here it is little bit inside. So I'm going to pull this side also. Okay, little bit. Now, okay, it's a line. It's a line. Okay. Yeah, so this is the way you can change the direction, not direction, you can change the position, you can change the roller. So now this time it looks good. I have to make a setup to limit and position, so it can hold. Right now it cannot hold, it's a free. So I have to set a limit for this one. Okay. Yeah, so I hope you like this video and you learned something to adjust your blinds. And yeah, and if you want some comment or you want to know about it, I can share my things. Hopefully you like this video. Thank you, friend. Have a nice day. Okay, take care. Bye.